My name is Yana Trafalis and I work for the Athens Institute for Education and Research, which is a world association for academics and researchers. I'd like to welcome you to Athens Interview Series, where we interview the participants that attend our conference in Athens. Today I'm going to be interviewing Dr. Glenn Chandler, who is a professor at the University of Texas in Austin. Hello, Dr. Chandler.
Hello.
Welcome to Athens.
Well, thank you.
So, can you give me a brief academic introduction of yourself?
Well, I started out to be a music teacher, and so I did a music education degree as an undergrad, and I did a master's in sacred music, thinking I might go into church music. And then along the way I decided to go into higher education, and I did a PhD in music theory at Indiana University, and I've not regretted my decision. I've enjoyed very much my career in higher education.
So what's your major current area of research?
Music theory. I'm particularly interested in 18th century theory, and more specifically the theories of Jean-Philippe Rameau. And I translated his second treatise, the Nouveau Système de Musique Théorique, written in 1726. And so I translated it into English some years ago, and have followed up with other research into related areas of 18th century theory.
So what did you present at the conference?
Well, I sort of stepped out of my comfort zone and went into an area that I haven't done research in before, and it's about a family of Jewish musicians who escaped out of Spain during the insurrection of 1492 and went to northern Italy, ended up in Venice, where they were recruited to play in the King's Court by Henry VIII in London, and ironically at a time when it was illegal for Jews to live in England. And so they went, and for the next 102 years there were Lupo musicians playing in the King's Orchestra. The orchestra was disbanded during the time of the English Civil War, when there was no monarchy. But it's quite a legacy, and quite brave of this family to take this on, but they were very successful.
So can you tell us a few more things about the Lupo legacy? What is that?
Well, I termed the paper the Lupo Legacy, Ambassadors for Change, because I was looking at what they accomplished, what they changed, mainly at the music, but also looking at the societal change, because I would say that because of their careers there, that they were an integral part of bringing about the social change, the change of the laws to get rid of the prohibition of Jews in England. And then musical changes, they were among the first generation of violin players, because the violin was only invented around right around 1500. And so there's evidence that they took with them both viols and violins when they went to London. And that would make them the first violinists in England, as far as we know, because before that, the first written record of violins in the country was 1545, and they arrived in 1540. So that's an interesting fact in the history of the development of string music.
Yeah. So how were you introduced to the Athens Institute for Education and Research, and what made you attend the conference?
Well, I've read the advertisements about it for some years, and I spent 30 years in academic administration, and I was not as much into writing during that time, because my time was just totally engulfed with managing a program, a comprehensive music program with 100 faculty and 700 students. But I stepped down as director of the school a few years ago, and I went back to the classroom. So now I'm enjoying recharging myself in terms of research and writing, and looking at some areas that I had never thought I'd have time to do. But the point is that at the time when I stepped down as director, that I had time to do things like come to the conference here, and I came 2 years ago for the first time.
Oh, okay.
And I'm back this year.
Okay, do you plan on coming again?
Well, we'll see.
Okay. Well,
But I imagine I will.
thank you.